Hey everybody, good afternoon. Today I'm going to show you how to fix an American Girl doll, and a lot of dolls actually, that have a broken limb. So as you can see here, it has been well loved and the leg finally came off. So let me start out with my tools. So these are the only tools that I'm using. I use a pair of pliers, which I don't have the needle nose out, but needle nose is going to be easiest. A little pair of scissors, and this is key. So I figured this out a couple years ago, that inside here, what holds the limbs is basically this elastic cord, and it's a braided elastic cord. I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch today, and really cheap. I actually got this at Fred Meyer. It's only $1.37 for a pack, and I've got 2. So when the leg breaks off, you're going to find that this little guy is going to be actually inside there. It is plastic. It's really hard plastic, but it's able to fit right back inside of there. So when the limb falls off, you're going to hear it rattling inside of there. And the best thing you can do is kind of dump it out like this, peek under, and either grab a flat head screwdriver or needle nose pliers, and you're going to actually pull it out. And if I could show you inside here, what you're actually going to see is that there's 2. There is this one, which that is breaking down. You can see the elastic is going to snap at some point. They tied it off on the end here. And then on the inside, see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, maybe not easily. On the inside, there's actually another one. And the elastic cord goes through it and holds both of those taut. So let's go in here and I'll show you the way the other leg is. So inside here, you've got this one. So I'm going to feed the elastic cord through there, tie it off in a big old knot on the inside there, and that's going to be on. Okay, step 1. I've fed it through here. I'm going to tie it off. Okay, so you see I got it there. It's tied off, big old knot. You can test it out here and make sure that it does not pop through that hole. Really pulling on that. That looks good. Okay, the next step, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to have to pause the camera so I can do both hands. I'm going to squeeze this, pinch it, and pop it back in there. Okay, ready? Here it goes. Popped back in there. So the design is able to be smoothly moved, but it's not going to pop out again. Okay, next step. I'm going to end up feeding this through there and pull it inside the body. I'll show you what's next. Okay, so I fed it through there, got the leg lined up. You can see it's right up at the top there. And the next step is when you grab this piece and feed that elastic through right there. Okay, here we go. I fed it through there. The next step is going to be a little bit trickier. You want to keep your string really long, don't cut it yet. And you want it really tight, but obviously you don't want it so tight that the leg is going to be immobile. So usually what I do is I pinch it off, test out, make sure the leg can move around, and then I'm going to tie a knot and push it right there. And then I'm just going to start knotting and knotting and knotting, and you can actually see that I did this arm. This was probably done about a year ago, and I ended up just tying off a really big knot. And I can lift this up here, but obviously it's pretty tight. So let me go ahead and do that and show you what's next. There we are. We did 1 knot. It's pretty tight, but you want to do at least 3 or 4 so it's bulky, so it's not going to pop through there. There you go. A little messy, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. So got a whole bunch of knots tied off there. And flip this around here. Ta-da! Both legs are attached. Pretty sweet. So got mobility there. One thing I didn't show you at the beginning was how to actually get to the step of getting down in there. So obviously the doll's head is attached up top, and there's usually just this little string. So it can be scary. I remember the first time I thought about doing this, I was like, oh my goodness, if I end up breaking something, it might get worse. But really all it is there's 2 or 3 simple knots here. Take off the head, and then there's all this stuffing inside. So really simple, easy to do. And I could be saying the price wrong, but I think that if I were to take this into the American Girl doll store or ship it, it was going to be at least 50 bucks. I could be wrong, I have to check the prices. But again, all the simple tools I needed were pliers, or a flathead screwdriver. No, it's just to pop out that plastic thing, pair of scissors, and then this braided elastic cord using 1/2 inch. So I've gone from one leg being off to 2 legs, and then all I need to do is just stuff this, put the head back on, she'll be good to go. Okay, I wanted to show you. So I have stuffed back all the stuffing in, and you can use just a stick, a handle, something, but just to push it back in. It's quite a bit of stuffing, but if you kind of use that to slide down the stuffing, it won't be as lumpy. But the last thing we'll do is I'm going to get these strings here. Got the top portion here. And you'll see we're going to just push this right back through there, pull it tight so that this little seam is going to ride right along that edge. I'm going to tie it off 2-3 times and be done. Okay, there you have it. Fully functioning leg for Miss Samantha here. Amazingly enough, my sisters and I, we both got American Girl dolls. We're very fortunate to get them when we were younger. And Miss Samantha here is 22 plus years old. So I think it's pretty fabulous that we were able to fix her legs. And I'm guessing her other arm is probably going to need to fix at some point, but we'll do that when we need to. Thanks for watching, guys.